Gentlemen, we have got to talk about the absolute state of 2K25 community creations. Um, so if you don't know, well, one, I'm Damo. Nice to meet you. Or if you're coming back to the channel again, thanks for coming back. Sorry for my long absence. I don't know when we'll stream again, but that's not important right now. What we're talking about is the 2K25 community creations. I am getting depressed looking through these community creations on 2K25. So, what I'm gonna do, well, here's what I've done so far. I pulled up Tony Storm. I wasn't planning on making a video right now. I was just looking up Tony Storm because I wanted to download a Tony Storm cop. And then it dawned on me that the community creations in 2K25 is just not. We're just not at a very good place right now. We're not in a very good place. And for reference, I'm here on Xbox One. Um, if you don't know, the community creations got split. So now Xbox One and PlayStation 5 can only see Xbox One and PlayStation 5 community creations. And Xbox. Oh, I said the Xbox One. The Xbox One Series X and the PS5 and the Series S. Um, and the original Xbox One and PS4 and computer all shared their community creations. So in the past, they were all together. Anybody who uploaded a community creation, everybody could see it. Now, the PS5 people are with the Xbox Series people, and the last generation consoles are with the PC people. So this is on the Xbox Series X. I originally purchased the series. I have a PC. I have an Xbox Series X. The reason I purchased the Series X edition was because I wanted to check out like the island and all that. Um, but I'm kind of worried now that the PC community kind of like feeds community creations. I don't know what it is about PC players. They just tend to make the best community creations. Um, so let's take a look here at Tony Storm real quick. So as you can see, we have 11 pages of Tony Storm. Now I know the game's only been out like, when did it come out on? Like the 7th, if the 7th of March. So it's been like two and a half weeks. Not a ton of time. And it's really only been out for like a week and a half if you didn't get the Bloodline or the Deadman edition. So, I mean, there'll be more community creations. But I remember last year, I'm talking a week into the game, there were tens of thousands of community creations. I don't think that's wrong. I'm pretty sure there were tens of thousands of community creations. Now you can literally go search Tony Storm. And, okay, let's check one of them out. I'm not gonna lie, not bad, not fantastic. It is most likely the best one that's on here. We're gonna look through a couple of them. I've got my 2K24 on PC. I've got it pulled up in the background. We'll pull that up in just a second. Like that one's not too bad either. And I'm not necessarily saying that the community creations are bad. What I'm trying to say is like the fact that it's been split has just got it so limited. I think this one's pretty okay too. And we've already got a bunch of different results. I think if you dyed the hair a little bit more yellow, I think that one would be pretty good. Uh, and we're already getting to the point where I'm like, I don't think like these two I wouldn't download. I would maybe download this one and change the hair color, or I would maybe download the attire from this one and put it on one of these three models, I guess. And then maybe do the same for this Tony Storm attire, like the old classic Tony Storm attire. And I know Tony Storm's not like the most popular wrestler, but she is one of the most popular females that's not in the game. So, like, of all the people that would have like a bunch of community creations, you would think that Tony Storm would have like quite a few. And then you get to page 2, and you are just Marilyn May. I don't know if that's supposed to be like Marilyn Monroe crossed with Mariah May or what's going on here. And I typed in Tony, so you might be wondering why we're getting all these other things that pop up. I just typed in Toni. So I didn't fully type out Tony Storm, which if I did, we would have even less community creations here for Tony Storm. And I mean, look, we're on the 3rd page and don't even have another Tony Storm. And we've only got 11 pages. Like we're gonna scroll through this whole 11 pages because we can. I mean, they took away the most recent tab. You don't need it anymore because there's not even you can scroll through all these pages. And I didn't see a Tony Storm on that page either. Oh, here's a Tony Storm. Can be re-uploaded in a bikini. Didn't bother making the attire there. But hey, honestly looks like a pretty decent model. So man's doing the Lord's work for somebody. He made it re-uploadable, so somebody else can come in and throw maybe some cool attires on top of that. All right, page 7 of 11. Surely no Tony Storm. All right, so I think we've maybe got a full genuine page of one whole page of Tony Storms, maybe. It might even not even be a full page. Oh, here's another one. Doesn't look like it has a move set or anything. Also, and I'm not trying to shit on like the people that are making these. Like, please keep making your community creations. We need more. We need a lot more. We need people to go to work. Okay, so that's it. That's all your community creations for Tony Storm so far. And I'm sure we'll get some more Tony Storms in the future, but like, I don't. It just makes me sad like going through here because like I'm looking for Tony Storms and I'm just not. I guess I'm probably gonna download this one. I mean, I might as well go ahead and download it right now. It needs better attires. I haven't even went and looked for Mariah May. If this is all we're getting for Tony Storm, I'm not liking our chances for Mariah May. I download that attire. Not downloading that attire. And you know, some people probably won't even really care. You know, some people probably don't even use community creations. But that's like one of the main reasons I pick up like the new games. Like, I mean, genuinely, the games are not that different from year to year. I do think 2K24 was a pretty big improvement on 2K23. But 2K25, I mean, so far it's pretty much 2K24 with a couple new bells and whistles. So it definitely does not scream like if I hadn't picked it up already, I would tell you probably don't pick it up. Okay, now let's go look at PC real quick. Okay, so this is 2K24. This is not 2K25. And as you can see, I typed in Tony Storm, and we have 221,192 pages. Now, obviously, this game's been out for a full year, so there's going to be more community creations. But in comparison to last year, I imagine there would have been about 25 to 50 pages of Tony Storm already, or maybe tags that fit under Tony Storm. And here you can see we got what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tony Storms on the front page, and I'm pretty sure this is the one I downloaded last year. And this one's really good. I really like that Tony Storm. I wonder if it shows us what day it got uploaded. 3/11/2024. So this was within a week of this game coming out. The top Tony Storm came out within a week of the game coming out. All 3 of these also on the front page. All came out within like the first week there. And you can see under the upload date when they came out. This one came out in September. Let's see if they improved it all. I think it's just a new attire. Is it by one of the same uploaders, Kotaro? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of that Tony Storm hairstyle, so I probably wouldn't download that one. But that's just me. Okay, yeah, no, totally different guy. And let's just scroll through like five pages to see how many Tony Storms pop up. I obviously can't scroll through 20,000 pages. We're not scrolling through all the Tony Storms here. Um, all right, this is another solid Tony Storm. And I like focus on the face. The face model is really good there. All right, another solid Tony. I mean, I definitely would have gone with one of the ones before that, though. This one's got a full render, got good attires. Looks more like Daenerys Targaryen than Tony Storm, but that's not important. All right, page 3. Anything better? We got what? One, two, three more Tony Storms here. Pretty much the same as the last one. And I'm not necessarily saying that community creators were like better on 2K24 than 2K25. Although I will say, after messing with the creation suite myself, I prefer the 2K25 one or 2K24 one. It's just little things that kind of are bugging me about 2K25. Like, for one, Asuka is my favorite female wrestler, so I always go and okay, and this one is first. But Asuka is one of my favorite wrestlers. So I always make a Bullet Club attire for Asuka. Can I pull up my own creations? Okay, here we go. So I always make a Bullet Club attire. And one thing about like Asuka on 2K24, you can change her face paint. Now you can't change. I don't think you can change her lipstick. But you can change her face paint, so you can like make her face paint match whatever like kind of attire you give her. Whereas on 2K24, you cannot change her face paint, and that is not even. I mean, I was pretty upset about that. I'm not gonna lie. That was not even my least favorite part about it, though. Okay, so we're on 2K25 again. We're gonna go look at our uploads here, which I just finished doing my Bullet Club Asuka attire the other day. Let's check it out. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same. The face paint is obviously blue though because I couldn't change the color. And one thing I really want to here, I'll actually just go pull it up. I want to show you one of my main problems with the community creations, and it has to do with the hair dye. And I don't know why they did what they did on the hair dye. Here we go. So as you can see, I had a pretty rough time getting the hair dye like straightened out, like I was trying to like follow a hairline. Which I think it turned out like okay. I mean, it's obviously not perfect. Like you can see right there, there's kind of some issues there. But trust me, I sat here for like literal hours. Okay, maybe not hours, but I tried fucking with this hair for a long time to try and get it in a way that like I really thought was nice. And honestly, there's a little section like I don't know if you can see it, but like this little section right here should probably be black. But here's the problem. Here, let me go to attire. We'll just mess with the edit attire, hair dye, color select. We'll just go black because the rest of our hair is all black. And I will show you what it's like trying to draw a straight line here. This is just moving my controller straight up and down. I don't know if you're seeing the problem, but the straight lines are not straighting. And the reason why is because this model, the model for Asuka, is fucking rocking back and forth. So like while I'm sitting here trying to mess with her hair, she's trying to like move her fucking head around and shit. And it's like, I need you to sit completely still while I'm sitting here trying to mess with your hair so I can get like an actual straight line going. It's just like literally impossible. And I know you think I might like just have Parkinson's or something, but I promise, like if you just sit here and try to go in a straight line, you are gonna lose your mind. And I know there shouldn't just be like straight up straight lines, but like just try to go color somebody's hair, which I mean most people probably never even run into that issue. So for most people, really not that big of a deal. But for me, when I was doing Asuka's hair, it was a fucking nightmare. Let me go see. I'm gonna pull my PC back up, and I'm gonna go show you the difference here on 2K24. Superstar. And custom superstar. I'm not gonna lie, I have more problems with 2K25. I feel like if you have 2K24, I would not buy 2K25. Just my own personal opinion. There is some cool stuff, but like there's like a lot of like downgrades. I feel like it's not downgrades. It's not a downgrade. It's that there's shit that just does not work. There is stuff that does not work properly. Okay, now let's see if we did the hair any better here. Okay, and now maybe you can see. You see how I have the black right there? Okay, I guess, this one really isn't that much better. It felt a lot easier, though, when I was doing it at the time. But looking at, like, the back of the hair, it's not, like, that much straighter. Oh, she's sitting here fucking rocking back and forth, too. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, wait, no. She's frozen now. Look, she's not moving at all. She was sitting there breathing, but once I actually went into the hair dye, as she stopped moving, so I could sit here and fuck with the hair dye, right? And the hair kind of moves around like while you're spinning the camera around, but like other than that, it stays completely still. So what you're working on is not like just gonna suddenly all of a sudden just like oop black, oop black, oop black. Like that's not gonna happen. So I don't know. To me, that's like pretty annoying. It was just something I noticed while I was sitting here trying to make some of my attires that I make every year. But I'm just like really disappointed in the state of the community creations, and I've probably sat here and rambled like way longer than I needed to about it. But like I just want to go look back at it one more time. So when we go over here, let's just look at superstars. And I think we've almost got 10,000 pages now. It's at 8,000 now. But I'm not shitting you. Last year, I'm pretty sure there were 10,000 community creations day one. Um, so the split, and I'm not saying they were all good or anything, but you know, when you got 30,000 compared to 10,000 or 8,000 in this case, that gives you a lot more to work with. And I was talking about like day one. Like I downloaded, I got the, what was it, the 40 years of WrestleMania edition last year. So I got the game like 3 days early or whatever, and I'm talking on day one when it actually came out for everybody. There were like 30,000 community creations. Here we are, like 2 weeks into 2K25, and we don't even have 10,000 yet. So like, there's just not the volume, and not that the volume necessarily means there's going to be better community creations, but when you have more volume, there's more chances of finding like a diamond in the rough or whatever. Because here, let me go back over to let's go back over to 2K25 or 2K24 real quick. Uh, Community creations. Sorry, downloads. And there's going to be so many fucking community creations. I mean, like, there's literally going to be hundreds and thousands of pages. Literally, maybe 100,000 pages. There's 221,197. So huge difference in the volume of community creations, and I'd love to get like the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC numbers. I don't have any way to get those. I don't have the game on any of those consoles yet, and I'm not giving 2K any more money. I might buy it on PC whenever it's cheaper, or like whenever it goes on sale or something. But I'm just real frazzled here about this community creation situation because like that's the heart of the game for me. There's I don't know, like there's only so long you can play like the same characters over and over again. One other thing I want to just talk about real quick is it doesn't really have anything to do with community creations. I guess it kind of does. But like last year, we have what WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania 39. This is just me complaining at this point. So if you were just here to listen to me talk about community creations, yeah, you can stop watching now. But I want to complain about this as well. WrestleMania 38, WrestleMania 35, WrestleMania 31, and this was the 4 years WrestleMania edition. So they put all these in the game because of the showcase mode. WrestleMania 30, 25, 21, 20. 17, 13, 10, 8, 6, 4, WrestleMania 3, and there's even a My Rise WrestleMania, so this is like one of the actual old WrestleManias, and not like any of these arenas are like super cool. The WrestleMania 39 arena does go hard though. It is a huge whiff. We do not have that one. At least put like some fake chairs out here. Jesus Christ. WrestleMania 30. The WrestleMania 30 stage is real nice. WrestleMania goes Hollywood. That one's nice. But either way, the main point is they have all these fucking arenas like already made, and then we go over to 2K25. Let me pull 2K25 back up. And I know this isn't the 40 years of WrestleMania year, but like, let's just go check out some of the arenas. And there are a bunch of cool arenas this year, but like most of them, like, I mean, look, this is almost the same exact arena. Like you're sitting here looking at it, there's like some different. The stage looks pretty much the same. And I feel like it's like that for a lot of them. I don't know if it's just me getting that vibe, but like I feel like most of them kind of look pretty samey. So you got WrestleMania 40, that's nice. You do have WrestleMania 9, which is fucking badass. I wish WrestleMania 9 was in 2K24 as well, but that was a cool addition. I am a fan of that. And there's obviously some that I haven't unlocked, but like WrestleMania 31 and 2K25 WrestleMania. I just haven't finished the showcase and My Rise modes yet. I haven't even started My Rise. I'm almost done with showcase. I've got like a couple matches left. But just like you had what, like 10, 15 WrestleManias in the game last year, and now they're just all gone. Like, why would you take them out? Why not just leave them in there? It doesn't really make any sense to me. And there's some cool new stuff like gameplay wise. Not gonna get into any of that today, but yeah, there is like jumping off the top of the ladders. That's pretty sick. It does not work how you want it to, though. These guys miss all the fucking time. So they need to update like the targeting whenever you're on top of a ladder and you're trying to do a diving attack. You can like go up on the barricades and do attacks, which I think is pretty cool. So you can like jump off the barricade. I haven't played. I've made a character on the island. I made a character on the island, and I have not done anything else on the island. I finished my first CAW today, so I've got one half. I know you have to have a boy and a girl CAW to do My Rise. So I've got my girl CAW, now I just need to make a guy CAW, and then I can start that. What I've been doing is fucking playing my least favorite fucking mode of all time, Live Action, which actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've had a little bit of fun with it. It's not terrible. Let's just pull it up real quick. Every time I got on Live Action in 2K24, it was on accident. I accidentally clicked a button. There's like a prompt that pops up when you open the game. It's like, do you want to go play Live Action? And like I always would click no, but sometimes I would accidentally click the A button and it would like pop up Live Action, and then I'd almost want to like restart my game because I hate this mode so much. But I've actually been playing a little bit of it this year because I heard the Persona cards were a little bit easier to unlock. And let's go check out like my world tour. I unlocked CM Punk like yesterday. So I finished Orlando, I finished Philadelphia, and I finished Chicago. I can't do Dallas because I don't have a card from the Legends pack. I'm almost done with Los Angeles. I just need to do like this last set. And then I'm almost done with Boston. I just need to do all these. I know these are all War Games matches, so I just need to finish those two last sets, and then I'll be done with those two, and then I can get into Philadelphia. I don't know when I'll be able to do Dallas. I guess whenever I haven't been opening the Legends pack. I did math, because my problem was I was playing through here, and obviously I haven't done any showcase or any of My Rides, which I heard you get two of the blue female cards, which that was my problem. I was waiting to start this until I got two blue female cards, and what I ended up doing is going into Faction Wars. I didn't even know what this was. Didn't even know this thing existed. But you can actually unlock some cards from here. So I got Bianca Belair and Asuka, my goat. I was gonna unlock Asuka and Alexa Bliss, but wasn't able to unlock Alexa Bliss. You just run into like random bosses, and I ended up taking down Bianca Belair and Asuka. So those are the two I went with. There's actually a cheaper one though. The Charlotte Flair is only 3,000. So actually, if you wanted to do it like the fastest possible, probably just taking Charlotte and then any other female from here would be the fastest way to do it. I don't know if that's faster than going through My Rise. You probably need to go through My Rise anyway. I'm pretty sure I had 15 tickets, so it looks like I used 4 of them. 4 runs. I think that sounds about right. You get about 2,000 of these little credits. One of the important things, though, is do not, whenever you're going through this My Faction Wars thing, you have to pick the Faction War credits every single time. Like, anytime you have an option to get a reward and the credits pop up, you have to take it every single time. And you also get more points for, like, having rarer cards. So, like, if you got more blue cards, you need to slide more blue cards in there. And I just like using the women better, so that I would do with the women team. You can do a guy team or a girl team. I don't think it matters. But if you need the female cards, then you need to go through. Because to get the bosses unlocked, you have to beat the faction bosses. It's like you see how I don't have any of the dudes unlocked. That's because I didn't go through there and fight any of the. I haven't gone through there with a male team, so I can't actually buy any of those cards. So you can only buy cards to beat. So if you need the blue female cards, that's how you can get some of them. I haven't done any of this weekly tower stuff. Don't know what the deal is there. I've done a few of these live events. It's kind of a nice way to get like some My Faction points. Although it seems like for half of them you need like the Deadman or like this. Wait, no. So like from here to here, you would either need the Deadman edition or the Bloodline edition to actually be able to like play any of those, because it's all cards from those editions. And then some of them you need like Fierce cards, some of them you need Ascent cards, and some of them you need like a particular card, which like I have no idea how the fuck to get that Tony D'Angelo card. This one is the only one that actually really matters though, because that it's the prototype. The prototype in this game is a Persona card, and this is going away in 7 days. The chances of me unlocking King Booker or Booker T from the Legends pack in the next 7 days seems really fucking low. Especially since I've been buying the wrong pack. Here, let's go buy a pack and see what we get real quick. You get a bunch of the My Faction points for grinding out the faction wars, so that's kind of cool. Purchase with VC. Wait, no, purchase with My Faction points. Okay, we'll open it now. We'll see. Give me a blue card. Okay, and as you see, we just got absolute garbage. That's why I hate fucking card opening games in my wrestling games. Just fucking please give me all the Persona cards without having to play this whole game mode. Honestly, I like the World Tour. It wasn't that bad. Got you to use superstars you probably wouldn't use otherwise. But it's just I don't enjoy this way of like unlocking characters, and I like having all of the available attires in my game. And in this game, there is a fucking metric shit ton of characters that are like locked. Okay, some of these are from My Rise, so it might not be the best example yet. I need to go through My Rise before I really know for sure. But there's at least 8 Persona cards in the game already. A couple of them you can get just by like typing in codes. Like there's the Rock code and there's the Dirty Dom code, which if you don't know, you can just go to the 2K Twitter and get that code, or you can also go to SmackDown Hotel. It's a website on the internet. Type in SmackDown Hotel and Persona cards, and it'll pull up and it'll tell you how to unlock them. But you just gotta type in codes. So there's like 8 in this game, and apparently the prototype John Cena one's like the hardest to unlock. So I doubt I get that one. Not that big of a deal. I've got the prototype in 2K24, and I've literally never used them one time. So I just like having those options there. I did unlock CM Punk though, so I get the theme song. But yeah. So what do I think of 2K25? Excuse me. What do I think of 2K25 so far? Shit, and we're fuck. Goddamn. Okay, so 2K is trying to get me canceled. They're trying to get me copyrighted. That's why they played that stupid ass song. But I'm almost done with the showcase. Showcase is just like every year. It's fucking terrible. I don't know what they need to do to actually make it fun. I've heard My Rise is pretty fun this year. So I need to get through there. Obviously, the GOAT is Universe. This is the only mode that actually matters, which Royal Rumbles are apparently broken. So that's cool. It's just like the best match in universe, but it's no big deal. It just doesn't work right. People just eliminate themselves from the ring until you've got 8 people standing on the side of the ring and nobody else can enter because the game thinks there's 8 people inside the ring, but really they're all eliminated because they just stepped under the ropes, and then the game doesn't know to send them like back to the back. So super cool stuff. My GM. I haven't really gotten into my GM yet, so it does seem like it's more fun than last year. You can play online now, which is cool. But yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I'm not like super stoked about 2K25. There's a bunch of little problems that they need to fix, and it doesn't seem like they're going to because I'm kind of worried the state that 2K25 is in is like what it is. Like, there's not going to be any big patch that like fixes some of the stuff, which is a real shame because there's some real serious problems going on with the universe. So if you've got 2K24, I would just stick with 2K24 for now. There's nothing like super special about this Bloodline edition or the Deadman edition. Just 2K25. So yeah, that's my take on the whole 2K25 community creations. It is an absolute mess. Hopefully it'll improve, but since it's mainly the PC people that kind of make the world go round for community creations, I have no hopes here for Xbox and PlayStation. Um, yeah, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I was just kind of ranting the whole time and didn't actually accomplish anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed the rant. I hope you guys are having a good time on 2K25 or 2K24 or whatever y'all are playing right now. Um, but thank y'all for stopping by. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we will catch you next time, hopefully sooner than later.